Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, football fans, as we get a look inside a Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Take over first and 10. And they're on 31-yard line.
Really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 7-1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Jackson throwing here. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. There's Darian Porter in on the stop. Offensive line fast.
Second and 6.
Back to the well again. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
Now Jackson on third down. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. This is brought in by Laporta. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's a gain of 20.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
There's another for him. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Now here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That run right there, that kind of feels like you missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
This is Gibbs on second down. Up to the races, middle of the field. The 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play.
Lamar off the play fake. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
15 yards on the play. And the Bills first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Give now to the running back. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Don't see the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw. Here's Jackson.
37-yard line.
Chased out to his right. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Thought they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Trying to find Trey McBride. So it'll be 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. The key to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
6. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons leading near the break. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 27-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Throw is there. Trey McBride. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. But the route check Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
14. Bills nothing. Jason Myers set to
Here's
kick
Myers
off.
now to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. First and 10 from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. James Cook the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short blocks. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth. And joining me, as always, my partner, Brock Hewitt. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here. And both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On the gun, Flacco. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
It's a 26-yard pickup there, and the Falcons will have a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Flacco again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He manages manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Play action with Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Got him, man. This is Evans. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's the handoff. Give him about 3 on that first down carry.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Now Nix on 3rd down. It's caught by Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets with 1st and 10. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Caught by his back. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Handoff now out of the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And he's tackled for no gain. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? You should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Wilson with the return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
2nd down pass play coming. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right anyone, hunt. Captain, 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 captain.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Shanahan. Hold on, set.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Marshall there to bring it in. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. Just down at the 30.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Let's go now.
Desperation time here. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
question, Kate. The big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Markers going to throw here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cooper caught the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing now. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on fourth down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jets have it with 99 yards to go. They're at the 1. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out here on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Next, trying to sneak it. He has the first down, and now Brock, the Jets can just run out the clock on this victory.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a shot deep here. They connect on the deep shot. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one.